Get ready for some wow on the Signature Mike Show.
I got that wow. Who wants some hands up right now? We got that. Turn it up loud. I know you're wondering how. I got that wow.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining us today. I have Design Dilemma for you. Thank you for writing in. We have some great ones today I think you'll enjoy. I have Patty Galvin Proctor with Corazon Bonito today. How was that for my Spanish? You're going to want to stay tuned and find out what that means. First, I have Allison Stanley. She's the VP Relations Banking Manager with F&M Bank. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
I saw you dancing to that intro for a minute.
Oh, absolutely.
I used to do that a lot and my producer said, okay, stop dancing. You do that all the time, but it's just so fun. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for joining us.
Absolutely.
I've heard so many great things about you from F&M.
Thank you so much.
Yes, you're somewhat new with F&M.
Absolutely. I came over in April this year, so very new. I've been there about 6 weeks.
Yes.
Loving it.
And right now you're stationed at the Evans to Locks branch there in Evans, the one that I go to.
Absolutely. I'll be at the Evans to Lock branch until hopefully around April of 27.
Yes, because
I'm
we see
going to
the
my
big
new house.
Yes, the big poster there. You're going to be
Yes.
managing the new
Yes.
F&M out there in Grovetown.
Absolutely.
So exciting.
We are excited to grow. I think that's the biggest thing. The board and Ed, our stockholders are saying grow. We're ready to grow.
Yes.
And so we've gotten to a point where they hired me, brought me on. I have a year to learn everything F&M way, and then I open my doors.
Yeah, well, I tell you, the F&M way is just, it's funny, it's common sense, but it makes a difference. We were talking about it before the camera started rolling, how personable everyone is, how polite, how fun, how the energy is so good.
It's family.
It is, and I think people don't they don't expect that in a bank.
Right.
They expect what they get from most banks, the how can I help you, they do the transaction, thank you, have a good day.
Right.
F&M, the F&M way, it is personable and fun. I enjoy going in. Yeah.
So everybody knows who you are.
Yes.
And dogs come in.
Yes.
You know, we'll have dogs come in and greet us, and of course all the babies. And so it's fun because it's a family atmosphere, and the way that the bank is built, to me, it feels like I'm in somebody's living room.
That's exactly how it feels, the way it was built like that. Yes, you walk in and you feel like you're home.
You're at home.
Yes. You know, when you talk about money, I mean, it can be uncomfortable or a negative feeling. But when you come to F&M, it's your friends, and you guys are there to guide us and help us out with our money. And so it's a win-win. It's just great.
It's been a pleasure to join with them. My whole entire career, I've been focused on service excellence. Back in Atlanta, that was one of the first awards in banking I got, was delivering service excellence and having 5-star reviews. And so that is something that I've carried over throughout the different organizations. And I told F&M when I came, you can get a checking account anywhere, but you cannot get the same quality service, which we were just talking about over break.
Yes.
So it's just totally different. Your experience, which is our goal.
The experience. I mean, I like an experience no matter what I'm doing. I mean, at a restaurant, we go to the movies and a show for a reason. We want an experience.
Right.
And why can't banking be the same thing?
It can.
I mean, y'all aren't going to tap dance for us or sing a song, but...
No, we're not. Now, around 5 o'clock, Nathan, who's going to be opening up the new branch with me, he does do a little karaoke. He does Friday afternoons about 5. He'll bust out some little karaoke.
I might stop in there at 5 and check that out.
Yes, you can tell it's Friday.
I love it. You have been in banking for 28 years between Atlanta and the CSRA.
Yes.
That is awesome. You were raised in Columbia County.
I was. Graduate from Evans High School.
Wow.
That's awesome. I went away to college 1 year and came back and graduated Augusta State, Augusta College first, and then Augusta State. So I am Augusta born and bred.
Awesome. That's really great. And you'll be the new site manager. Yes. You break ground in a few weeks, and the opening is expected in about April of 2027.
That's our goal, if the rain holds out.
Yes.
So,
yes. As long as the builders can get in there and get their things done. Tell us a little about the new design and the layout of the new bank. You were telling me a little bit about it earlier.
So we're going on the corner of Columbia Road and Hereford Farm, and they have built the location to where a front door faces Columbia Road and a front door faces Hereford Farm. So whichever direction you're coming from, it's, you're going to get the same approach to the building. When you walk in, I feel like it's very much a coastal feel. It is the current location on Evans to Locke is to me, I feel like a mountain cabin. And I told them, I said, I just get this mountain cabin feel. The new location feels very much like coastal to me. It's white brick. There's more teal in the carpet. It is very welcoming. Obviously, we have a nice customer center to sit down and have coffee and water, and that, again, like a little living room, very welcoming.
It's a great location.
Yes.
I mean, a lot of people, when they head to Atlanta or something, they're coming through there. Grovetown has grown so much as well. Absolutely. It's perfect.
Absolutely. And we got to move to this location. So this location was not, we wanted it originally, and it wasn't for sale. And we scooped it up. Someone else put it on the market at the last minute, and Ed Pope jumped in and grabbed it. And so we're very excited to be right there on the corner. It's just mainstream.
That's great. Your excitement is palpable.
I'm excited.
I love it. I can tell you are so excited. What are some things you like about F&M since you've joined?
Well, I love the staff. Obviously, they already feel like family. And from day one, it was like that. I went to the location out in Washington, Georgia, and so I got to meet about 60 people my first day. I met everybody in the operations center and everybody at the main office, and it was just amazing. Just the welcome, and I was getting Facebook greetings from employees before I ever started, and LinkedIn requests from employees. When they told them who they hired, they were friending me. That just felt, you just already feel at home.
I love it, yes.
And then day two, when I went to the new branch, they had my office ready, and they were, what can we help you do? Just you tell us what you need. What is your game plan for the year? What do you want to learn first? And it was, Connie Adams actually built the branch I'm at now 16 years ago.
I love Connie.
I know,
yes.
And I'm going to tell you, that personality, and to know that's something you don't get in a lot of banks.
That's
the same
right.
manager that built it is still sitting right there.
That says a lot, yes.
That says a lot about the bank.
And great teamwork.
Absolutely. And that's what I feel when I walked in there.
Allison, thank you for being here with us
Thank
today.
you.
Yes, stay tuned. Bonito, Corazon Bonito, coming up next.
At F&M Bank, you're more than a customer. You're family. We believe banking should feel like home, familiar faces, real conversations, and service that's rooted in values and built on relationships. We take the time to know your name, your story, and your dreams. With roots in Washington and Augusta, we're proud to grow with our neighbors. F&M Bank, growing strong, one neighbor at a time. Imagine a life filled with energy, adventure, and clarity, where each day is a new opportunity. At Be Healthy Medical Weight Loss, we're here to turn that vision into reality. With over 15 years of experience in the Augusta area, our specialists are dedicated to guiding your health journey. Whether you want to lose 10 pounds or 100, trust our experts to get you to your goals confidently and safely. Buzz on over to 4150 Washington Road so you can thrive at the Hive.
Hi, Suzanne Lilly Honeymichael here with Hardwood Floors & More. We truly appreciate the opportunities we've had to work in so many homes over the years. And now we want to invite you to our showroom to discover why we are the company that friends recommend. Our quality products, knowledgeable staff, and the tremendous skill set of our technicians is what has made Hardwood Floors & More the most trusted locally owned business for over 30 years. Hardwood Floors & More, so much more in store for you.
It's hard to know where to start when shopping for home or kitchen appliances, but you can count on Kelly Appliance for exceptional value and dedicated customer service. Family owned and operated since 1962, their friendly and knowledgeable staff will see you through the entire process, from selecting the right product to experienced delivery and installation. It's no wonder that Kelly Appliance is consistently awarded for their service and expertise. Visit Kelly Appliance at one of their 2 convenient locations in Martinez and Aiken.
Patty Galvin Proctor just got recognized for doing something tremendous in Augusta, and I can't wait to share that with you today. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, Corazon Bonito.
Yes.
Tell us what that means.
So Corazon Bonito is a nonprofit that was founded in 2021, and it translates to a beautiful heart. I come from a Mexican background, and I wanted the name of the nonprofit to stick to my roots, so Corazon Bonito it is.
I love it. I love it. I love this, the Spanish
Language.
I love it. The languages. Thank you. It's so
Yes.
beautiful. Yes, I love it.
Thank
and I like
you.
to roll the R's and all of that stuff.
It's a lot of fun.
It's really great. Yes. We'll come back to that, of course. That's what we're here to talk about. But you just got awarded a leadership award by the Bridge Builder Communities from Jackson Drumgoole.
Yes.
There you are there. Receiving the award. I was there that night. It was so amazing. Everybody was so happy for you. But a Community Leader Award because of all that you do in Augusta. There you are with our Zana Halliburton from WRDW.
She's amazing.
Isn't she great?
She's covered a lot of our stories, so being able to put what we do and having her and other people come and show a little bit of what we do is great.
Yes, exactly. Well, that's really great. Some days you feel like you can't believe you're doing what you're doing. You're making a big statement in Augusta.
Well, I was very humbled to receive the nomination. I didn't think I was going to win. I was going against 2 amazing ladies that do great things in the community.
They do as well, yes.
So it was a surprise when I heard my name being called. I was like, wow, okay, the little things that I'm doing are adding up, and it's showing a difference in the community. So
Makes you feel good that you know what you're doing, you're making a difference. Tell everybody what you do.
So we focus in doing, the whole purpose of Corazon Bonito is very simple, to make people feel loved, valued, and appreciated, because everyone deserves to feel that way. We focus in doing care baskets for hospice patients and foster youth. It really depends what we put in the baskets, depending on where we're going. But other than essentials that a lot of people don't think about because we have them already, we like to do handwritten notes, just little things to make them feel like, okay, they didn't just put something together.
It's personalized.
Right, more personalized, exactly. So sometimes it feels like you're not doing enough, but receiving a handwritten letter it's a beautiful thing. So,
that is amazing. How do you find these recipients?
So we partner with local hospice in the area and foster agencies like NECO, Child Care Network. We reach out to them and just come up to do projects together.
I see. Well, it was a great thing with Jackson Drumgoole and his Bridge Builder community, the tiny homes that he's building there. Yes,
so
and you
that's
do work.
Amazing.
You work with some of these foster kids.
That's correct. So I'm excited to see the next step of them moving out of foster care and starting their adult life with the help of such an amazing person like Dr. Jackson.
That's amazing. How can people assist you? How can these fine people watching our show help you?
So they can follow us on social media. We're always posting volunteer sessions. We're always looking for pen pals. I feel like written notes are a dead hobby.
I agree.
I'm trying to keep it alive.
Yes, agreed.
And again, it's so much more personal, and it gives you a better feeling to receive a handwritten note versus an email, for example.
Yes, that's true.
So we're trying to keep that alive, and we always are looking for volunteers to keep that program going throughout the whole year.
I see. Yeah, we've gotten with the computers, email, the phones, we're texting, so it's very impersonal.
Right, and handwritten notes, just seeing the like even the cursive writing. Oh, it's beautiful. To me.
That is a dying art, for sure. Yeah, I wish I could. I used to have great penmanship, but not anymore. But talking about like texting or something, do you ever find yourself like when you say a text, like let's say you're real happy, hey, I would love to see you, and you talk like that, but it just comes off blah blah blah.
Exactly.
Or you're mad at somebody and you're like, I told you, but it comes up.
You have to put an emoji to make sure that they know how you feel.
Yes, that's very true.
It's read in like monotone, so you don't know how.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I just think it's so funny. Sometimes I have a lot of energy in a text, good or bad, and but it doesn't. And when I read, I'm like, that's not really saying how I want to say it.
It did not translate how I wanted it. Yeah, it's hard. So emojis are important.
Yes, exactly. Yes. Well, I love the handwritten letter. letters.
Yes.
That's really, really great. What are the kind of things that you are giving?
So we're always looking for donations for hygienic products, like essential hygienic products, lotions, fuzzy socks, crossword puzzles for hospice patients, anything really to keep their mind occupied from where they are. And volunteers. One of my most recent projects was with Affinis Hospice. We're doing a Goddess and Legacy photo shoots around the area. We provide professional hair and makeup services for them, and then take a professional picture and then do a reveal date with their family members to celebrate their life legacy. So I think that's a beautiful thing to do, to leave behind once they do pass away.
That's awfully nice. Do you need clothing or anything?
Yes, clothing, crowns, anything to make them feel empowered.
Okay.
We're always looking for that. And of course, everything that we do is volunteer-based. So photographers taking their time to come out, makeup artists, anything like that, we're always looking for help.
Yeah, what a big heart you have.
Thank you.
That's great. Where does that come from? Where did this?
I want to say my parents. You know, well, again, I'm Mexican, so our culture is always very welcoming. Like, you know, come sit down and have a meal with us, and that just kind of translated to here. Augusta has been our home for over 25 years, and we love our community, and to be able to give back, even, you know, a little grain back, it feels really awesome.
It does feel good, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, I love it. You're right about the Mexican culture. I just love to go to Mexico no matter where I've been. It's just very welcoming. The people are always so great.
Thank you.
Yes, I love it. I can't thank you enough for everything you do for the community. People can find you on social media.
That's right.
And they can find out the needs, and they can reach out to you, and you can maybe tell them. Maybe I'm sure that changes throughout the year as well.
Yeah, throughout the year. So like right now we're gearing up towards our back to school baskets. So that's what we're looking for, like back to school essentials.
Exactly.
And stuff like that.
Right. Thank you for being here with us today.
Thank you for having me.
I appreciate it. Stay tuned. Design Dilemma coming up next.
If you're considering any type of plastic surgery, there's no reason to travel outside of Augusta, Georgia. We brought in the most advanced techniques, and I believe we have the most experienced and caring staff in the region.
We've really created a family environment here, and we love to build relationships with all of our patients.
Here at Southeastern Aesthetic Surgery, we specialize in creating a personalized experience and customized experience for every patient.
People definitely ask where I get my work done, where I've been, what I've been doing, and definitely my number one answer is Dr. Austin.
Come on, let's make this woman shine all day. Let's make this world with everything you say. It's so easy and so fun to feel this way. To feel this way.
The ultimate driving machine for everyone at Taylor BMW.
What if the perfect pair of shoes could transform more than just your outfit? At Signature Soles and Apparel, it's not just about fashion. It's about finding the pieces that make you feel confident, unique, and ready to take on the world. From stunning shoes to statement outfits and accessories, every item is carefully chosen to help you express your personality. Let our friendly team help you discover your next favorite look. Signature Soles and Apparel, where every step you take feels beautifully you.
Design Dilemma brought to you by Stephanie Richardson of DNS Painting. As always, thank you for writing into Mike@signaturemike.com with your design dilemmas. I love solving your problems, your issues. Thank you for all of your issues. No problem is too big or too small. I love hearing from you. Greg in Grovetown wrote in, Mike, I work night shift and catch your show before I go to work. Even as a married man, I enjoy the guests you have on in the design dilemmas. I told my wife I would ask you what we should do with this long, narrow hallway going from our garage into the house. I placed a console, but it takes up too much room. room. Yes, these hallways sometimes get they feel so long and narrow, and you have to just decorate them accordingly just to make them feel a little bigger and wider. The console is coming in. I mean, boy, you have to slide right through there. Boy, that's really, really tight. A couple of things that you want to do. You want to create something at the end of the hall, and you've kind of done that with the tree, that draws your eye into the space. You want to do that really with any room in your house. You want to be invited into the room with something that draws your eye into the room, not right in front of your face. One thing I've done on a long hallway once, I created niches down the hallway because, you know, the wall, if you've got a 2x4 in there, so you've got 3.5 inches of wall space plus the drywall, the 1/2-inch drywall on the front, you could create some very narrow little niches on this wall. If you wanted something dimensional, you could place something in there versus just flat artwork on the wall, because again, on a long narrow hallway, that gets very flat and doesn't have a lot of personality. So I would recommend, if you know, take your stud finder and go down the wall. If you're handy, you can do this yourself. Go down the hallway, mark your studs, and find out where you can place a few different niches down the hallway, and find some decorative items to put in there. I put little shelves that were curved that came out a little bit, so you could put something a little deeper than just the 3.5 or 4 inches there. So I would recommend something dimensional like that. But yes, the console, the furniture piece is in the way there. I see you have a thermostat on one wall here, but you have a long wall over here that you could work with. But I think those niches would work really well for you and create something fun as you come and enter the home. And thank you for watching the show. I appreciate it. Sharon in Aiken, we are moving into this home and we will not be placing a TV into the niche above the fireplace. Have you any suggestions on what we can do with that space? Absolutely. I've dealt with this issue before. I had a great friend, my friend Marcia, who I featured on the show before she passed away a couple of years ago. She had the same situation, but this was in her formal living room. She didn't want a TV up there. We did a floral arrangement. I found a really great floral arrangement that worked well, and it was kind of a formal looking thing. That doesn't work for everybody. It worked perfect for her and her lifestyle. One thing I might recommend, I just mentioned niches down the hallway of the house there for Greg. I think that the niches, they are kind of deep. Maybe keep the niche, but if you're handy or you have somebody, bring the back wall of the niche out just a little into the room a little further. So maybe instead of that, I don't know what you have there, maybe 13, 14, 15 inches depth there. Maybe have something more like 12, maybe even 6, and place a piece of art in there so it makes it looks like a niche for a piece of art. But maybe just make that niche shallower. Do that. I think that would create a nice little break there. If you want to do that, you might get rid of the shelf that's on here, there. Maybe get rid of the shelf. Just make it all flush, the wall, but have that niche come out, make it not so deep, and do a piece of art, a framed piece of art in there. I think that would look great. Let's see. Stacy and Frank in Augusta, we will be gutting and remodeling our bathroom. It is on a slab. What do you recommend we do? I'm glad you recommended it was on a slab, because if you're on a crawl space, a lot of times you can easily move plumbing under the house. But because you're on a slab, it's nice to keep the plumbing where it is. They can get some of the concrete up, but it's very costly and it gets a little crazy. But with the slab, I would probably keep everything as you have it as far as where the placement is. You might put, I love a tub under a window, but with all this tile and all that, it's awfully bulky. Maybe do a freestanding tub, and maybe one, if you don't use it that often, maybe one that's a little smaller, and take advantage of some of that space and make this shower larger. And if you get rid of this wall here that's between the shower and the tub, do a glass panel to open all of that up and make it a little more modern. That would be great. Because I bet that shower is awfully dark. You probably have a little light in there, but it's probably dark. But if you have the glass panel and you have some other light in the room, it'll make that feel a lot larger as well. And of course, replace the vanities. A lot of people are not using the vanity cabinets anymore, I noticed. So you might want to do a drawer stack in here, but keep the sinks, you know, where you have them, and the commodes on the end. If you want the commode a little more private, you could do a little wing wall on the side here, kind of like the wall that you have here that I'd like for you to get rid of. Maybe add the wall here so that your commode is a little more private. I like privacy on the commode. So let's see. Janice in Augusta. This is my entry into my condo. I watch your show and I thought I would group some small items together as I talk about, but I don't like I don't think the wall looks great. What do you suggest I do to make it look better? Well, first of all, even it's funny, you have little items, but it's still just floating there, even though you've grouped things together. They need to be grounded with something. I would say you need a console under there, and I know you're going to say, well, you have doors there, so you can't put one. They make 9 and 10-inch deep consoles that you could put there, just something narrow to ground all of this. And I love what you've done here. You can continue to add pieces if you'd like, fill up the space a little more. But I like what you've done, but it just simply needs to be grounded now to the floor. So you need a piece here. I don't know what this is. It's a little guy and a little too short, but you need a console that's a little taller and one that's not very deep because, of course, you do have, looks like an entry door there. So I hope that helped. Email me at mike@signaturemike.com. I always love hearing from you. Stay tuned. We'll be back with my guest from the day.
Welcome to Dink Pickleball on Fears Ferry Road. Stop by our pro shop for exclusive paddles, gear, and apparel that keeps you looking sharp. With 9 state-of-the-art courts, there's always room for your next rally. Our private event space makes every celebration unforgettable. Refuel with chef-curated food, cool off with ice-cold drinks, and catch the action from our loft's perfect view. New to pickleball? Learn from the best with classes taught by our pickleball pros. No membership required.
People from all over the Augusta area trust Southeastern Aesthetic Surgery. Led by Dr. Troy Austin, the team is committed to delivering expert care and beautiful, natural-looking results. Whether you're exploring surgical procedures or non-surgical treatments, every patient receives personalized attention in a comfortable, modern setting. Discover why patients across the CSRA trust Southeastern Aesthetic Surgery. Schedule a consultation today.
I'm Mark Herbert with Herbert Homes. Today we're in beautiful Thompson, Georgia, in a neighborhood called Bordeaux. Most of the homes in this neighborhood here are well below $200,000. If you're thinking about getting a new home, if you're downsizing, or if you're just starting off in life and want something nice, we're one of the original 210 warranty builders in the Augusta area. We're VA, FHA, USDA certified also. So please come on out to Bordeaux. I'll see you out here in the neighborhood. Thank you.
For decades, families and businesses have trusted F&M Bank to walk beside them. We know banking isn't just business, it's personal. That's why we've never aimed to be the biggest, just the most trusted. We're not loud or flashy, just a breath of fresh air in a noisy world. From Washington to Augusta, we're growing the right way by treating people right. F&M Bank, tradition you can trust, and peace of mind you can feel.
Thanks for joining us today. We had a little bit of something for everybody. Thank you, ladies, for being here.
Thank you.
I appreciate that. Yes. So many great things you're doing in Augusta.
Thank you.
I think you're going to keep soaring.
I hope so. We can only, go higher than now.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I have a feeling you're one of those people that you just want to keep, and you as well, Allison. Yeah. I mean, it looks like you're making great things happen in banking.
Very excited.
Yes.
Very excited to see what comes next.
Yes.
And to be a part of the start of it.
Yes. How amazing that you're building this, from ground up. Literally.
Yes.
That is amazing. Yes, and you were building things from ground up.
Yes.
It's fun, isn't it, to really have control, and you're giving so much back to our community.
Which is very important. This is our home, so.
Exactly. Remember that when you're banking, bank with people that are giving back to our community. Yes. And when you want to be charitable, consider who's giving things in our community here. It's staying here. Check us out on our YouTube channel, Signature Mike, and email me at mike@signaturemike.com. I always love hearing from you. I hope we gave you some wow in your day. We'll see you next time.
All right.